It's not just silence. It's a psychological trigger that changes everything. Her ego starts to crumble, her emotions spiraled, and she begins questioning everything she thought she knew about you. Stay with me, because in this video, I'll break down how she reacts when you go silent and why it's one of the most powerful moves you can make. Step 1. She feels confused. When you stop reaching out, her first reaction is confusion. Imagine her mindset. She's used to your messages and calls, even if she didn't always respond enthusiastically. That constant presence gave her a sense of security, but when that dynamic changes, she notices. At first, she might dismiss it, thinking, "He's just busy, he'll reach out soon." But as days turn into weeks, doubt starts creeping in. She begins to wonder, did I do something wrong? Is he upset? Has he lost interest? This confusion forces her to pay attention because the predictable pattern she relied on has vanished. Step 2. She questions herself and tries to make sense of their meaning. Confusion soon evolves into self-reflection. She begins replaying past interactions, analyzing her own behavior, and wondering if she pushed you away. Her mind races with questions about what she could have done differently. The last time you were sick, you had a couple of days where you seemed to be relapsing, she says. How did that happen? Your silence creates a void that her thoughts rush to fill. Without saying a word, you've shifted the dynamic, and she's left chasing clarity in your absence. This is the power of going silent. It creates intrigue, disrupts expectations, and forces her to see your value in a whole new light. Step 3. She feels the loss. As confusion and self-reflection deepen, she starts to feel the emotional weight of your absence. That once secure sense of having you around fades, and she begins to realize what she took for granted. This is the point where the void you left becomes undeniable. She might find herself missing your messages, your jokes, or the comfort of knowing someone cared. It's not just about losing you, it's about losing the stability and attention you provided. This emotional shift often leaves her yearning for what she once overlooked. Step 4. She seeks reconnection. When the feelings of loss become too strong, she's likely to act. She may reach out subtly, sending a casual message or engaging with your posts, testing the waters to see if you'll respond. This is her way of re-establishing the connection without appearing too vulnerable. The ball is now in your court. How you respond or choose not to determines the next phase of the dynamic. By going silent, you've created an opportunity for her to pursue you, shifting the balance of power. This psychological shift is why silence can be so powerful. It's not about manipulation. It's about letting her realize your value on her own terms.